A little birdie told me that you actually won some awards for your farming. Now, what were the awards and what were they for?
I began farming in 1987, so 3 years after that we won our first award. I was in partnership with my brother at that stage. The award was really judged on performance of the operation and the way the operation ran, and it was more on the farm and how it ran and the business side of the farm. So that's why we won that award, and that entitled us to some travelling money to go overseas. So that was quite an achievement at that stage.
So what was the second one?
The second award was a Nuffield Scholarship, and I applied for that when I was, I think, when I was not much over 30 years old, and I think I was the youngest recipient of that award. But it was judged on an interview primarily, and also your reputation within the farming community. It was judged on the ability or the perceived ability of the applicant to be a farm leader in the future, and that was what the main criteria was. And there's two every year selected from within New Zealand to travel to different parts of the world. I travelled to Europe and Eastern Europe and America, and studied many different topics, including some topics related to production and marketing, but also other issues relating to water and even organic production, and different subjects that I looked at while I was there. So that lasted for a period of 6 or 7 months. The third award I won in the year 2000, and it's called a Rural Excellence Award. There used to be, historically, this was given to one farmer from the North Island and one from the South Island, and in more recent years it's been just presented to one recipient through the whole of New Zealand. And it's in recognition of excellence in agriculture. And I think primarily why I was selected in this particular instance was because 2 or 3 years before receiving this award, I was one of the people that was instrumental in establishing the growing of onions for exports in the South Island. And we established businesses and pack houses and established that aspect of agriculture in the South Island. So I think that's one of the primary reasons why I received that award, because it reflected that innovation. And as you can see, we have plenty of onions to put through a grading and packing facility. All these onions come in from the field and they're gone into a store like this, and they're cured through a controlled environment where the temperature and the humidity is controlled, while the skins are cured so that they don't get too dry and they don't stay too moist, so that we get an onion that looks like that.
One of the reasons I think he won those prizes is his focus was to serve the community rather than focus on his own farm and do things for himself. So I had to keep the family going and look after the children while he was working and putting long hours working. So in a way, I think I have been contributed indirectly to his achievements. I hope he thinks that way.